tell you when comes.
I'm live, guys.
Yay! I can see you.
No, I don't want Apple TV.
Don't look at my board.
What?
You guys are goobers.
What do you want to be like called? Like a nickname, you know?
Go by nicknames. You can call me Wabbits, Boo Wabbits, Burr, whatever you want.
I couldn't hear you because of you.
You can call me Burr.
Bird?
Yeah, Burr, like called Burr, Burr.
Oh, Blur?
No, Burr. Blur's a transformer.
Oh, I thought you went by a Transformer name.
Well, I mean, I want to go by. I do like going by Transformers sometimes.
Okay, Optimus.
Oh, I'm so not Optimus Prime. Of that name. I am nowhere near worthy of that title.
And by the way, nerd. I would like to call you nerd.
Nerd. Very well. Call me nerd.
She's adorable.
I am an adorable nerd.
But anyways, it's like, nerd. What do you think of Nathan? You know, the one I told you about.
I really do enjoy it. I really like it. It's good. It's a good background and it's a good detail.
I tried my best, even though he is my first
You
real life
did.
names in there.
You did really well, and I'm proud.
Like people say, people say he should have this. I'm just like, I don't know.
Well, you go by the way I see it. Go by how you feel. Don't go because somebody says, "Hey, I think you should try this." Because your ultimate goal is you're doing this for yourself. You're doing this as an expression of yourself.
Believe me, I learned that. Help.
So yeah, you go with what makes you happy. You know, like with some of my personas that I put in fanfics sometimes, which half the time will end up being self-inserts from time to time. A lot of them have like.
You're very, very low.
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of that way. I am very sorry. Where's my thing? Where's my thing?
That's a lovely picture that you're coloring, Amanda.
Thank you. It's my part of an art trade for Skelly BB.
Yeah, it looks so cute.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this because black is in case you didn't notice, black is a very hard color to get good tones out with.
It is.
I know, right? I have like a hair is black. Whenever I try to shine it, I don't want to use white, to be honest.
Yeah. I've been using
like the white is too generic for me.
Yeah, I've been using like the different shades of gray to bring everything out and focusing a little bit on white spots using the blur tool.
I can't hear you.
Eva, what are you doing?
Eva.
Wait, I thought I muted myself earlier. Why am I on you?
There's a blooper reel.
Good job.
That's a blooper reel right there. Yeah, because it's like I found that if you go in with light gray first and then slowly build all the different grays and then later come down with black, it kind of makes it work a little bit better. And
it's still hard for me.
Yeah, that, and I do love using the airbrush tool very much so.
Yeah. And it's like, so like, to be honest, okay, so like I'm trying to, like, Nathan, he has this, like, I'm stuck between the soul of hatred or the soul of. So I'm trying to look up the two words that mean together. So I'm trying to look up the summary of bravery and like hatred. And I'm doing it right now, but I cannot spell summary.
It's all right.
It's my bad English.
Dude, you're fine. No worries.
Dude, I'm not gonna do all this. God damn it.
There you go. The bravery and hatred.
Lollipop.
I want a lollipop.
It's just taking me to fan fictions.
Saber, I want a lollipop. Give me one.
They don't cost that much over at the store.
Dude! God.
I really want.
I give
really
you
want
mouse
to
spins and
overpower
everything.
Plus, I don't know what flavor you like.
I like strawberry.
I like pussy pops.
What?
Let's
There
not
actually
go
are
into that.
lollipops that are-
Let's not go into that on this channel.
I actually say there's
I can see it now demonetized.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd get demonetized or not. I just
Oh no! Oh, I'm actually talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Say hello to the internet.
Yeah, I'm literally live streaming on YouTube right now.
Oh no! I'm so
It's not a speed paint or anything.
I forgot.
It's okay.
Say hello to the internet. Hey, you guys want to see a shipping child of mine?
Give me it.
Okay.
That was so forward.
Someone's riding on a motorcycle. Yes.
Okay.
What are you doing for making those noises? For freak's sake.
I don't know, just random noises.
She's just random like that. I've learned to accept it.
Okay, so hatred is also means like attraction and love.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah. Because you can actually love something so much you hate it. Oh god.
It's not like I like you or anything, Blanca.
Is that Amy Rose with Shadow or?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh no, BB has to calm down.
Oh.
Is she
I
okay?
hope you're okay. You're okay.
Is she okay?
I don't know. I just think let's not bring it in a live stream because you know.
True. Girls.
It's fine.
Oh, that's
I was apologizing to baby.
Okay. I need to finish this line art up. Jeez, are you okay there, my friend Odento? Better be fucking okay. Of love.
I'm also sharing something else that I drew because I was just bored and I wanted to create a character.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Saber
So
makes very awesome.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
I'm
so
feeling
far.
a little bit better.
Good.
You know,
But
still.
today I kind of had a good day. Tibia. Like somebody thought I was stealing my own art.
What? How?
Somebody in Amino is like, credit the artist, but I make this. Show proof then. And I actually show proof of the multiplayer.
People are silly.
I know. It was funny to me.
Yeah. Hey, what do you guys think of the like random character that I drew?
I love it.
I can't see it just now.
It's a
I don't know, honestly.
It should be a Chihuahua a little bit, but like a mixed Chihuahua.
A floofy chihuahua.
Floofy Chihuahua. Well, I mean, there can be floofy Chihuahuas if they breed with like a floofy animal.
Pomeranians.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with those.
A Pama Chihuahua or a Pomwawa or a Chiranian or however you whatever you call it. A Pawawa.
Like, to be honest, are you coloring all the same layer?
No.
There's a technique that you put a layer down then okay, so click on layer 2 and put it down so it's easy.
Yeah, I am on layer 2.
Like, you can slide it down.
It's the layer itself.
I don't know how to do this.
So let me just show you, okay?
It's basically a drag and drop sort of thing. You can drag it below it.
Yeah, you can drag below it, and you don't need to be so careful. Okay, okay, and that was a cough sneeze. Holy shit!
I hate those.
It really hurts, but you don't double click it. You just click and drag down. Yep. Not that one, just the layer 2.
I'm on layer 2.
Just click on the layer 2, but don't double click. I'm really bad. There. Oh, you had it. Down. Like, do it again.
Oh, to the flow.
Okay, you click on it, you drag it down. Click. No, you don't do it.
Watch a bit. Watch the adorable nerd be absolutely stupid. That's what I should have titled this.
No, you don't double click it.
Right.
So, are you using a mouse or a tablet?
Both.
Okay, you just click OK. Or cancel, anyway.
Right click with your mouse and drag it.
Okay, yeah, see, that I understand.
I have a tablet, so you just right click it.
I am right clicking, it's doing nothing.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay, look, I'm stupid, okay?
No. Okay.
You're not stupid.
I'm
laughing at myself because how bad of an explanation. I'm not laughing at you.
I'm stupid.
So if you see, do you see this? Sent you it. So I click on it. I just click, just one single click. You had it, and then like you dragging it down, and you see layer 1, like turning a little bit lighter, and you see the pink. Hold on, let me screenshot it. Like below it. I'm really bad at explaining. I'm sorry. Below it, then you drop it, and then.
Like, I am actually doing what you're saying, and it's not doing anything.
Window Explorer.
I'm sorry. It is just really not doing what you're telling me.
Why is it not doing it?
I don't know.
Try.
Like I'm right clicking
it. Drag down a fucking layer.
I really am.
I'm laughing at myself. I'm not laughing at you. I'm really bad at explanation. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you almost had it there.
Yeah, you actually almost had it.
You see how it turned pink there?
Yeah. I'm clicking it and I'm dragging it down.
There you go.
No, you just keep going down. You keep going down. No. Keep only going down until you see a. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
What happened? All my color just got lost. All the color went with it. Thanks. Thanks. You just made me lose all my color. Thanks.
I did not know. mess with it. Make a new layer and try to drag it down.
I do have a new layer.
Just make a new layer. Just keep going what you're doing. Now you know a new technique to, like, not worry about, like, overcoloring the lines.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Damn, I'm stressed out now.
That is the artistic struggle.
I know. I hate it. Every day I hate it. Every day I hate it.
Are you new to the digital?
Yes, I just got.
She's still new to it.
Yeah, I just got this tablet for Christmas.
Well, there's some, like, ways to shade, like, really weird. A red to purple, or pink, or blue to purple, or greenish bluish, and orange to yellow, and there's multiple modes to do it.
I have to say though, for like this being her like first like shot with digital art, she's actually doing good.
I mean, if you want to show them my work, Saber, you can.
Like, you're doing actually good.
Yeah.
It's just like, I want to make it easier for you.
I know.
Pulling out every hair follicle in your head.
Like, you don't redo the line work that you overcolored and stuff.
No, trust me, when I first got all this hooked up and Psy did not want to work for me, I was getting very close.
That was bad for you. Oh, I remember my first time when I didn't want to work with me.
Like, I had friends give me their version of Psy and everything, and nothing wanted to work no matter how hard it was like I had everything plugged in, everything was loaded. I got my pen to the tablet, and nothing wanted to happen.
Oh wow!
Like it was not registered.
It was a nightmare for you, right?
Yeah, it was like the pen were not registering with each other. Nothing was working.
How you feel. When I first got into Painter's Psy, and I was so happy for it, it wouldn't fucking do it. I was so sad.
I just was like, what? I was crying. I felt like I was about to bug all my friends, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Eva said,
I have to ask though, how are you liking doing digital art now?
I really am enjoying it. I'm like, I still love my traditional stuff because, like I said, everything I do has been traditional. So I took pictures.
All these years?
Yeah, since the time I was 5, I've been doing nothing but traditional art. And so,
well, like, to be fair, looking at some of your artwork, they actually traditional.
Yeah.
You know,
and sorry.
And so
like
what I'm been doing to get used to all of this is I took pictures of all my artwork. I emailed them to myself, and I'm just going over all my artwork inside to get a good feel for how I'm going to be drawing. So I'm really actually coloring all my stuff from my sketchbooks and just coloring it this way. And I'm getting a whole lot more range of depth and color and everything.
Oh, you're shading right now. Holy shit. Hold on. Yay. Okay. So, are you shading right now?
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite. Sorry, I got excited.
I love shading. I really do. I love it.
Okay, so what I do for shading, I put multiple layers and put on the folder. Okay. I'm just giving you advice for future.
Of course.
That normal bar, right?
Yeah.
It's like click on it and you see multiple like things that makes your shading better. Like there's modes of it.
I've only got normal and multiple.
That's the only things you have?
Yeah.
I need more
stuff.
I have to teach you about how to multiply and make it good because I only have multiply, screen, overlay, opacity, shade, and limiting and shade, and binary color.
Nice.
Binary color makes your artwork look like MS Paint.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I'm using right now because it makes me feel right some odd reason. But yeah.
By the way, hey guys, sorry I'm not really up to it today.
It's okay.
No,
It's about my art at this point.
You're
Alright.
fine.
How about you take a break and talk to your boyfriend, okay?
Your art is beautiful, BB.
He's not on. He's at work, so I can't talk to him at this point.
Well, we're doing a.
I know. I feel like I'm gonna leave because I don't want to cause any bullshit.
Well, for my advice, try to watch some, you know,
I always do that kind of.
right?
memes.
Watch people failing at memes.
Or watch people, recording them doing stupid things, like watch Fail Army.
I know.
Headlines.
I know
I love
a
fail
meme. Your boy
blogs.
knows a meme.
I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
I'll message you privately, alright?
I hope she's okay.
Like, I'm gonna send you, like, jazz for Sam.
Here's another like randomness. The idea was that this was going to be like an anime. Yeah, it was going to be like an anime girl, but then I'm like, I don't want to draw the arms. I'm like Snake.
Literally right there, my dude.
I mean, it's not a bad first try.
Yeah.
I love the little freckles, honestly.
I love freckles too. It's so much. Yeah.
Snake.
Time I hear that, I think of the old Badger thing when YouTube started in its heydays.
Oh.
What's your favorite YouTube days?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh,
when it
God.
first started,
For me, it was 2011 or
2003, I want to say, when we came out.
2003?
Yeah.
When I was born.
Yeah, well, I told you I was old.
True. I keep forgetting, okay?
So, in 2003,
YouTube, like,
2003, we get the
2009 though.
Okay, maybe it was a different type of channel I was watching. I don't know. A different type of web page I was, but it was the whole badger, mushroom, and then there was, the ever famous WTF, mate. So there is a video, it's called "So the World Is Round." We know that, and Australia's over here like, WTF, mate. It's just talking about everybody bombs everybody, and there's this part of it where it's like the French have bombs, and they go and they send off the bombs, and they go and the missiles, put them they're tired. Well, take a nap and then fire the missiles.
Oh, that.
Yeah, just look up WTF, mate. It'll pull it right up.
No, I used to watch that.
Yeah, like I said, I'm old.
All right. You know the old class memes, like, you don't say, oh really, LOL,
Yep.
like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got badass over here.
Remember those memes?
Oh really? And then they have a picture of like Bill O'Reilly with it. Uh-huh.
And the old memes died.
I like to think they died.
Of memes.
I don't.
Dank memes.
Yeah, we got the dank memes, and then we get the Pepes and all that.
We just get memes that sometimes are just like so stupid.
Oh yeah, no.
Like there was some news about a guy, and he had the Pepe with the gun and a mask on. So the news said with the gun and a mask.
That's beautiful. Pepe wishes he was the Grinch.
Norman was the Grinch.
Pepe just wishes he was the Grinch. That's all.
Like, when I first got into YouTube, I got a note.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And that's how I found out that I like girl. My bisexualities went to the... That's my pee-pee.
Yeah, let's just hold off sharing that on YouTube right now.
I'm sorry. It's just like I'm so used to talking privately.
That's okay.
I don't want your video to be traumatized. I'm sorry.
It's not like I think anybody watches what I do anyway, so I don't know.
It's 2 people. Right now it's 2 people. One of them is me.
And the other is me.
Oh, so we actually care about your life.
Thank you.
I like watching people draw, especially if it's live. Like, hey, to you.
Like
and ask questions.
Like I've done this before on Facebook because Facebook has a live stream, and I would do it where I'd hold my phone over my sketchbooks while I'm sketching stuff out, and that would be how I would live stream. But it's like now that I have this tablet, I'm like really just enjoying it, and I'm loving to see where I'm taking my art now.
Yeah, and I like it.
Yes, I do. One is a brand new one I made for the possibility of commissions, and that is rabbits at deviantart.com. Boo Wabbits. It's my it's my Discord name. It's an old family joke because every time it get cold, all they go is booze, and my dad would call me a Boo Wabbit. And the other one is my old it's my DA that I've had for like almost 14 years now. I started it when I was in college. A Corona Silver Fox off of a book series I used to read in high school. So, give me a minute. I'll give them out to you because everybody always misspells a Corona.
Yeah, I'm not a very good speller when it comes. I do like talking English. It's so much fun.
There you go.
I'm slow. Excuse me. You want to? Oh yeah. So like, I just remember my first word that my mom told me about. You want to know what was my first word?
What was it?
It was in Spanish, okay?
What was it?
Oh, and it means like enough.
Nah.
I say bababo instead of sakabo.
Bababo.
That means like enough.
Enough.
Because I don't like I was a little kid, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just like it.
There he go. There he go again.
Oh, angry wrinkle baby.
Why are you an angry baby?
No, I'm scrolling through my Facebook and there's like one of those hairless cats.
I love hairless cats.
Well,
they look like little
like skin cat, but I'm more like, oh,
it's a sphinx.
Hairless baby.
It's a sphinx, right?
Yeah.
They look like little gremlins.
Don't feed it after midnight.
No, don't feed it after midnight.
Gremlins.
They do. They look, or golems. They look like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. If you think about it.
They kind of look like Gollum and Gremlin had a child.
Yes. And their child just came out super duper adorable.
14 years of DeviantArt.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a really old account that is called Matos Carmen.
Yeah.
Evidently freaking put her Yahoo username.
Yeah, I've been on I've been on DA since its early years. I joined when I was in college, so it's because I graduated high school in 2002. So I've been on there since kind of its early heydays. Super duper crazy.
I think I joined around 2008, 2009.
Like when did I start it? Deviant since 2000, like August 22 since 2013. I was here for 4 years.
Mm-hmm. And I've watched a lot of people rise and fall on DeviantArt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I was there when Sonic Rocks My Socks started to get real big, and she had a stalker that was going
She
after.
had a stalker?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. What?
Yeah, she.
Oh
that's
my God,
a story. That's a story for not a live stream. When I'm on a live stream,
I'm just like I am so sorry for that.
Yeah, but she's amazing though. I've been there since my early Sonic Youth days. My Sonic, not Sonic Youth the band, just Sonic the Hedgehog days. Um, all kinds of stuff. It been around, because I used to crave that popularity, wanting to be popular, but when you get older, you're like, I don't really care anymore. I just want to have fun with my art now. And I just kind of did a bunch of stuff. Like I wrote fanfics on it and posted it, and I did my cosplays on it and everything.
Oh, by the way, like I only want to give you an advice when it comes to. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I nearly exited out. Jesus. That was okay.
Oh no.
But
Oh no.
I seen your liner, okay?
Yeah.
Your liner needs a little work. Like it needs to be a darker color.
Oh yeah.
Like how? If you don't mind,
Go ahead. Always open for critique.
Like I'm not very good at critique. I'm good at advice.
Advice, critique, tomato.
But like I'm looking through your DeviantArt and it's like it's sketches, right?
Yes.
You do a sketch first,
mm-hmm.
then you like clear it out because as my you see my art, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like clean lines. I actually sketch first, and I add a layer to make a clean lines. Line art.
I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I've been trying my best to make everything clean now. I've been doing, but I think I can. But I thank you for that. I definitely want to try and do that more.
Yeah, with your sketch layer.
Yeah.
And you lower the opacity on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The opacity is below your normal bar.
Okay.
And you try it on your layer. It doesn't affect permanently.
Okay.
You just switch it back to 100 right after you do it.
Okay, so it's 100%. Below the opacity. It's below the normal.
Yeah, it's below. You see the 100, right? Mess around a little bit. Go back and.
You see where the mode is? Underneath the mode will be opacity.
Not that one. Wrong one. The one with your layers.
Over here?
Yes. Hold on. Let me just follow your cursor.
Okay, I see it. Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's your for your brushes and stuff.
Okay, cool.
And you see the layers, right?
Yeah.
With your colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
You see the 100, right? Over there, up.
Up here? Yeah.
Not that one. Upper. See?
Ah. Well,
if you want to be faded or anything.
Well, ain't that fancy schmancy?
Wait, Amanda, you know how I have that character Ruby and she has that little transparent thing on her?
Well, ain't that something?
Yeah.
learn something new every day.
Yeah, stick a fork in me. I just learned something new. I tell you what.
We try to be here for
Yeah,
your,
every
like,
now and
lessons.
again you'll hear me just go into my wonderful Southern accent.
It's all good.
We don't mind.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, like, can I see your brushes? Because I have a lot
yeah.
of brushes.
I have
Like, you see, like, oh my, you have a ton.
I have
Let's see. Remove the one with the black bars, the black and white over there. Like below the color wheel you have.
over here.
Hold on. Go up for a second. Like, where's your cursor? Oh no. Oh, thank you. Okay, so like you see that color wheel, right?
Yeah.
The color wheel. Go to it, please.
I'm on the color wheel.
Okay, you see those like the freaking on the go upper. This one. Remove that. Like click it. Like the ones that are selected, just remove it. Except for the one with the rainbow. Just click it.
Rainbow.
One you were on. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Like click it. Just click it. Is it not doing anything?
Nope.
What is going on?
I think I'm killing
There
you.
it goes. There it goes. And you can click it back to get it back. See? Now I'm going. It's like, see? Now you can see anything better.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Have I driven you insane enough?
let me see your brushes. Like, let me see your brush. Not the brush size. The brushes you are using.
So basically, I'm using like the airbrush, a regular. That's what I mainly use along with the pencil, and then I'll.
Oh, there's the bar tool. Oh, sorry.
Looking for
like, there's a select tool. The select tool actually helps.
Yeah, the select tool
like
is
the wand.
a godsend.
The one that looks like a wand.
Right here?
Not that one. It's like you see that hand, right?
Yeah.
It looks like a Harry Potter wand.
Yeah.
I don't have a Harry Potter wand.
No. No.
Yes, come to my live stream and laugh at me. I know you're not. I know you're not. I'm being silly. I'm joking.
Like, select anything, like the background or anything.
I was just saying Harry Potter one because
I know.
It would correlate.
Okay, you see,
it's been for.
It actually helps a lot. It's just.
I haven't watched Harry Potter in a long time.
But anyways, we're not laughing. We're laughing like with our idiocy. But like the select one actually is like select only one part of your line work, and it actually, if you like almost color out, your pen just accidentally just goes straight all of a sudden. It doesn't come out of your line. It doesn't like go out.
Oh, I used that tool a while back ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very helpful tool, and it actually cuts your time back when you're like trying to get colors and everything.
Yeah. We're talking about now.
Yeah, it actually threw me off a little bit because like where her little color wheel is, I usually have mine on the left.
Well, see, behind that, wow. I was live streaming one day earlier this week, and I was doing it on Facebook with my Sailor Heart picture. And
your Sailor Heart?
Yeah, and Clue, my cat, who happens to be a wonderfully fluffy Maine Coon, came in and he went, Mom, and he pressed the tab key and made everything disappear. So I did not know what to. And thankfully I had saved everything, but he hit the tab key and I didn't know what was going on. So I different things. I was trying all these different things to get stuff back, and I hit the tab key again because I'm like, wait, he hit tab, so let me see what happens. And then all of a sudden, my color wheel and everything was over here, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna mess with it. If it wants to be there, it can stay there. I don't care. I don't give two flying flips. I don't give two flying flips if the color wheel wants to be on the right.
Well, you gotta get used to it. Oh, and you see that little arrows, right? With the normal there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where's your cursor? I'm not that one. Like you see those those percentages and
Mm-hmm.
the plus sign and
Yeah.
minus stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Where'd
Here.
it go? There it is. Okay. So to get out of that, and you see like on top, it's on top of your picture. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Up here.
Like not that one. Like hold on.
The top little toolbar.
Hold on. Let me just get it. Let me select it. Okay. Pencil size kind of hard to get used to. Well, not harder than everything, but you know, like if you're like new to the digital world, that is.
Yeah.
Talking about the drop down arrow.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I send it to the like I just circle.
Stretch out.
There you go. I sent it on
So I was looking at my art from like
Oh
yeah
like
that.
That's fun.
I took one of my old Sonic, redrew it because the color scheme was just terrible. and I'm going to show you guys the redraw that I did of it.
It's right there.
I saw it.
Circled.
I saw it.
And you see the little arrows there, like that is going like one going next to the normal that I circled.
Yeah, I see it.
Like click on it. Not that one. The one I circled in my screenshot.
I was having fun.
Not that one. You keep going. You keep going.
Yeah.
There it is.
Everything you want.
Picture of your anatomy because it always works.
Okay, cool. I'm learning things.
So it's like, and the numbers and stuff, like 3 and everything that I circled, a stabilizer.
Yeah, my friend Lou had told me about the stabilizer when she first saw me working.
Yeah, like I was trying to actually tell you about that whole stabilizer thing when I was having trouble getting your tablet.
Because I just was screaming because Lou does her stabilizer at an S3, and I did that.
S3, huh?
Yeah, and I did that, and it was going so slow. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, ooh, no, me and S3, we gonna have a bad time. We not gonna work out.
I go to 15 because I'm really impatient.
Yeah, but I kind of like
impatiently waiting.
Saber is our wonderful entertainment.
Yes, I am that ginger that does that.
Yes.
Okay.
She is a ginger.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you not know this?
Well, to be fair, Saber, your icon is a Steven Universe gemsona.
Yeah.
I thought I had posted like selfies of myself.
Not in. I don't think you have in BB's Discord.
No.
Oh.
I thought I didn't. I don't know your face. I'm sorry. Oh God.
Actually, I did post a picture, but it's like farther up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like January 8th.
Okay. Like maybe like probably like after you finish this picture, maybe another day we'll teach you how to like be cleaner with art.
I would like that a lot. I really would.
Like how to be a separate layer and you'd be worrying about like the freaking line art.
I would like that.
And how to color better when it, and like you know how I said red goes to purple or orange.
Yeah.
Stuff. That's how it goes.
Complementary colors.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, this is part of an art trade, so all the colors are going to be different. But I do have others, images that I have that I want to work on and want to make nice. Especially some stuff that I have up for doing adoptables.
Oh,
Well, speaking of adoptables,
Yeah, I
should
have
call
one.
this one.
I have one adoptable right now on my DA page, and it's an ogre. It's an ogre adoptable.
Money for that.
Not an ogre, an orc. She's an orc.
Yeah, I was about to say, what isn't she an orc?
She's an orc. I've been, oh boy, my brain. I tell you what, it's frazzed.
I tell you, the
Let me tell you.
Oh, there's a blur tool, by the way. I forgot. There's a blur tool that blurs like really good.
Yeah, it's what I've been using this whole time to help me with my shading. It's what I've been using this whole time to help shade.
Whoopsie daisy. I thought you didn't use it.
Guys, what would be a cute theme for like a pony adoptable?
Seasons.
Or like for me, I look up Tumblr aesthetics, something cute.
Yeah. Like I have a My Little Pony that's her color scheme is based off the bisexual pride flag.
Oh, I think I know what it will be cute.
What you got?
How about like make it like a little plushy like fluffy
that
plushy.
would be cute. Plushy ponies.
Make it scary like stitches and everything.
Yeah.
It's like it has like you know those button eyes, those cute button eyes and everything.
Like something
it's
you would
fluffy.
Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what? That actually gives me an idea to
what? You kind of got caught out.
Don't you just love Discord?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot. I do have a YouTube channel.
I will have to follow you.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I haven't been wanting to do like speed paints, but I'm trying to figure out like a good program that I can use to.
Lou recommended to me OBS.
It's a thing, like I've used OBS, but it for me
really weird, huh?
Like it's not like weird as like I don't know how to use it. It's just when I recorded last time, there is a bunch of black space between it.
Maybe you're
for
having.
me, I use Hypercam 2 or 3.
Dear David moments.
Yeah. Here's my YouTube channel.
As I was saying, the idea that I had, go with the little like plushy doll type of pony, but also Lolita fashion.
Oh yes,
that's a good idea.
Yes.
And I wonder, like, oh, I know, it should be like a not a pony, but like a other animal, like a deer.
I bought from Saber a deer pony.
Oh, we got the same thing.
Yeah, he has a antler for his horn, so it's like he's half unicorn, half deer. But his
does he use his horns as magic?
Yes, he does snow magic.
Like Jack Frost?
Yeah, I named
him. Show him a picture of the drawing that you did.
Yeah, hang on.
You guys have wonderful teas, like Jesus. I'm too friendly.
Yeah, let's that move. But I named him Midnight Frost. A beautiful little wintry theme to him. In love with it.
Oh, by the way, like I looking through your art. My profile is like a lot of code. Have you heard of a code like how to code DeviantArt? Your profile?
No, I have not.
It's it's a modern time thing.
Sure.
Now.
The thing is, like, it's the whole idea of not once you get like a little bit used to it.
Yeah,
I actually had a friend of mine walk me through.
Yeah,
coding.
because remember I made the joke you put me and Lou in the friend zone.
Oh,
You friend zoned us.
Here's my.
But you're my favorite type of people.
I know, right? And I don't have a problem with that.
Did you hear me though?
Huh?
I was saying, but you're my favorite type of people to friend zone.
I know, right?
Oh no.
I never understand why people get so upset over that term. I mean, if somebody's putting you in a friend zone, you should be honored because they think of you as a friend.
But some
Awesome.
people are like, oh no, I won't be able to do things with them now.
But see, if you start out as friends, then one day you might be able to evolve beyond that. Come on.
This is how coding looks like. Through Discord, like a screenshot.
Okay.
This is all free, by the way.
Sorry.
I did this like all free. This.
Voice music power the ancient.
I wish I can change my username because that nick is getting me free.
Well, that's understandable. How do I neck?
I don't know.
Let's just a giraffe.
I mean, we could be like birds and just, you know.
For your like plushie deer, how about you make his antlers look like really round and it looks actually really soft like a plushie?
Oh yes.
I figured out what gender to give it because I usually just
like
one thing or the other.
For me, it's like
I didn't know she had originally made the character I bought a female. Super excited about making it a male because it looked like it was male tone colors for me.
Yeah, and like really, I see it as this: if you want to make it a male, make it a male. If you want to make it female, make it female. I don't care.
Let's see. Let me see.
Draw the snoot.
I think it would be like a woman. Like I think it will be a woman. Or you make twins. How do you make twins? Like they're both female, one's a male.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I made this one really plump.
This is a plump boy.
Let's see.
Well, I mean, I guess that will add to the cute factor.
Yeah.
Cootie woody.
Plump.
Itch. Up I go.
Oh, idea. Okay, like, of course, still going with the whole plush deer pose thing, but make it, like, small, like one of those, like, little miniature horses.
Oh, like a mini. Like,
I love minis.
Midget.
The dwarfs.
I think that'd be kind of cute, you know?
Yeah.
But the legs are gonna be, like, really bulky, because, like, it's a plump pony.
The feel.
I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
Dad, I'm just a marshmallow.
I'm the marshmallow.
Little dragonborn comes. That song is stuck in my head.
Jeff the Killer. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I still have a crush on Jeff the Killer ever since I 6th grade.
Oh, it's such a terribly written story.
It has a 2015 remake, and it's actually pretty good.
So what do you think, since we're talking creepypastas, what do you think about the Slender Man movie that's apparently coming out?
Oh, no. I feel like it's going to be bad. I'm not very, good with live action things.
I had the weirdest dream not too long ago that was kind of related to Slender Man, and it's like the idea was that he was taking kids or taking people whoever came across him. That is like if you're in a really bad situation, that's when he comes and he just takes you away because he like knows you're getting ready to come at the end of your abusive cycle, and so he kills whoever is causing you the harm, and then he takes you away.
That's a good headcanon.
Like, dude, that what came to me in a dream.
Oh, that's such a good and sweet. Oh,
Like,
I
yeah,
love
because
it.
it's like we make these characters out to be a boogeyman sort of thing.
I think Slenderman was the first creepypasta ever.
Honestly, I had to say I like the type of creepypastas that actually think if it's a possibility that it could have happened.
Like the Russian sleep experiment.
Yes.
Actually, that happened, I think.
See, it makes me question because they use this. They have another similar story that comes out of Arkansas that's like similar to.
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Like the where you live?
Yeah, that's where I live. Like, there's a place. Like, I heard a creepy pasta about a hospital facility, um, in one of our like somewhere up in near Fayetteville where they were doing
Wait,
it was
whereville?
Fayetteville, where it was like similar
Okay.
to the Russian sleep experiment, where it was people who were coming in and there's part of having a sleep experiment.
Do sleep experiments.
You think about it, like sometimes at the time they didn't really have much research on the effects of sleep.
Oh, and the Russian sleep experiment got me really good. It got me. Ooh.
I mean, you can almost think about it being a real thing, especially considering, the things that went on during World War II with stuff that happened in the concentration camps.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They had doctors who performed experiments on adults and kids, and there was one who had a heavy fascination with twins.
Oh.
Have you heard of the Silent Twins?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know very much about them, but I know.
No, they had their own language and they did all kinds of stuff. And when one of them passed away, I'm free.
That's
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah, that was a real thing.
Spoopy.
Like, I think Rob Dyke did a video on them as part of his Seriously Strange.
There's actually supposedly like this place that's by where I live, and it's like a haunted house sort of thing. Like there's actually history behind it and everything. Like people have recorded like hearing voices from inside the house and stuff like that.
I know in St. Augustine, Florida, there is a haunted lighthouse. Here in Arkansas, we do have the Crescent Hotel, which is a haunted hotel.
I couldn't hear you for a second. I'm sorry.
The Crescent Hotel. It's an actual famous hotel here in Arkansas in Eureka Springs that's haunted.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of wanted my wedding there, to be honest with you, but if it was well, yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that our weather is really bad in February and I would have worried about everybody making a safe trip up there and leaving, then yeah, I would have. It's all right.
My question is though, haunted and everything, would they be the unwanted guests, or would you guys be the unwanted?
Hey, that's
guests?
a good question.
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Like, which is the one unwanted guest?
I know, right?
Who would be the one crashing the party?
If anything,
Wow.
well, I will say this, knowing the history of the Crescent, I would not want Michael to come and crash my wedding. I would be super mad at him. Michael is one of the ghosts that haunt the Crescent Hotel, and the story goes that he died during the construction of the hotel, and he haunts at least two of the rooms in that hotel.
Like, I think it'd be kind of neat to like go. Oh, kind of scary.
Yeah,
I don't like.
they give
scary
ghost
very-
tours.
Well, it's more or less of like a whole thing that like you gotta be careful when you're going into stuff like that. Like,
Oh yeah,
don't screw a ghost. They're gonna make you. They're gonna get mad at you.
ghost hunters even came to and filmed.
Oh, there's actually like ghost type of people that came to like my town.
Yeah.
Oh, you were saying though. You were saying like ghost the
The Ghostbusters. Okay, so the Sci-Fi Channel, I don't know if they're still on the Sci-Fi Channel or not because of all the weird made, but the series Ghost Hunters actually came and did filming at that hotel.
Oh no.
Yeah, like dude, it's one of our famous haunted landmarks. It's so awesome. It used to be a college, and then during like the Civil War, it went from being a college to a hospital for, the soldiers and everything there, and then from that it turned into a girls dormitory. And then from there it turned into a mental ward and all kinds of the place is just so full of history. It's amazing and I love it.
The thing is, I just like opened up a new tab and I typed in like the name of the. There's actually several videos on it.
Yeah.
I don't really like watching scary stuff unless it's like animated. But real life actually scares me.
Yeah, real life does that.
Like the thing is, like, yeah, it's kind of scary, but also interesting at the same time.
I have just the two based around my favorite Ed and Lorraine Warren hauntings, Conjuring, and I love that stuff. I love it a lot. I love the history behind it, but then again, I love.
I'm kind of like tempted to go to that place where like just to see it, you know.
And I don't want to die early.
Well, that's why you like respect, you know.
Yeah, like I really want to visit Akikohara Forest, but I know that when I go there, I need to respect everybody who has died there. Go and make a video and make a joke at some of.
Not play a Logan Paul.
Don't even get me
Don't
started
bring
on
this
that.
up.
Don't get me freaking started. I don't want to even. I don't even want to
Not
have.
in a live stream.
He upset me with his attitude, but no.
Yeah, understandable. On the other eye.
It's like, how do you
The other
eye?
eye is terrible.
Don't want to make it look derpy looking.
Derps.
Like, I don't want it to look like one of those like bootleg toys.
Oh, but bootleg toys are fun.
Yeah,
I know, but some of
but
them
I don't
are
want like the ones that you thought were Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I know, those are great.
Yeah, you thought they were Ninja Turtles.
You thought they were, but they weren't.
they were supposed to be Pokemon.
I know, that's the best part.
Okay, like, I feel like giving this one really curly hair.
Do it.
Because I feel...
like, how curly? Like, Pinkie Pie curly?
I'll show you an example, because it's kind of like the curliness of one of my ponies I recently adopted.
You need to show him Cloudhopper.
That's what I'm doing. I'm showing him Cloudhopper, because that's the idea for the hair. Did it cut me out, or... Okay.
I just interrupted, like I always do.
Make it, like, long, like it's touching to the floor.
But curly?
Yeah.
That would be so cute.
Like an opposite Rapunzel.
Yeah, and it's covering its eyes, because imagine the personality trait of their eyes, because they're buttoned.
Oh, give me the baby. Give me that baby.
I'm just giving you idea.
You giving me a baby.
Yeah, like they're very subconscious of the eyes. Like Coraline button eyes.
I love that. I love that movie.
I love that movie so much. It didn't even scare me.
Have you seen the theories that come out about that movie?
Okay, like I want to draw it where the hair is covering the eyes, but I also reference of what their eyes would like underneath all that.
Yeah.
Like Coraline, you know.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have like a little reference like next to it.
Oh, make it like a cute, like the pony eye.
Like how in Steven Universe, how Sapphire hair covers her eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
well, yeah.
She has an eye for you.
Well, like I was thinking something kind of like that, but
Yeah, like you don't know nobody knew the eye was there till she pulled her hair back, and then you just see this one giant eye.
I liked that. I liked the fact that
it definitely gave you an idea to why Garnet has 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, there was already a theory before the big reveal of Garnet being a fusion.
Oh,
and
yeah?
Right.
Yeah, that is right. I remember talking with my husband about it and how the episode where Steven and Connie fused, just it made more sense because Garnet said, because they're all talking about fusing and they're like, and Pearl's basically saying, yeah, fusion can be really hard if you don't know it very well, and Garnet just says, not for me. I'm like, Garnet, you just so sassy.
Garnet is like, to be honest, my personality is like Ruby because that's my birthstone. But yeah, my personality is Ruby. Like, I am a hothead.
I'm a topaz.
Oh yeah, there's already a topaz.
I know. Yeah, I've been doing an RP with Saber for Steven Universe, and I made a Topaz character, and she's kind of undercooked, so she's very small and frail, and they're like, she's just too little, she won't be able to do anything. Something a logger. She's something of a log. Makes logs for the person.
How tiny is she? Like,
she's a head above a ruby.
Okay.
Yeah, she.
I really want male gems because I want to know what are their.
Me too.
Well, have you seen the newest episodes of Steven Universe, or?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Well, I don't want to like.
For everyone watching this.
Well, I don't want to spoil it. Okay. Like, there was like an episode where there was like a flashback to Pink Diamond.
Well, yeah.
And like the Steven and Connie fusion, even though yes, that they go by they. I love the fact that they actually added like facial hair to Stefani.
Yeah, it's actually.
Yeah, because it shows that like male side, because like as far as we know, Steven's fusions so far have been kind of on the feminine looking side.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So imagine what he would look like if he fused with, like, say, Ruby, who's a bit more of a masculine.
Then, because if you've seen the Kevin party, they
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
Or like Lars, because I really want to see like a.
Who else was wanting him to fuse with Lars, though? I was wanting that so bad when they did the Wanted episode.
They have such a good friendship, but like, of course, probably Lars would freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like really not normal.
Yeah, there's a music
Fused
video.
with two human beings, you know.
There was a music video I had watched, and it really solidified me wanting to really see Steven and Lars fuse and become stars. And it was
And
just.
honestly, I love that name.
I know, stars. I mean, if Steven and Connie is Stefani, then Steven and Lars should be stars.
You want to know something? My favorite character is Kevin. I'm sorry, but I love him.
Dude, you're fine. No
Like,
judging
he's
here. Here.
Like, Kevin is bae.
Steven, like when the whole like Lars and Say thing, just admit that they're together. Just a minute.
You know they want to. You know Lars wants to. He really, really does. I think he needs to get over the self-consciousness about trying to impress everybody, because that's what ended up costing him his friendship with Ronaldo.
Another thing, like, oh, like Steve and Kai's like, because you guys are best friends. I know an episode where those two kiss. I think they're a little bit more than friends.
Yeah. Part of me thinks that. Part of me really kind of feels like maybe Lars did it because he doesn't know how long they're going to be there. And I really do believe that Lars has depression. I really do. There's nothing tells me he doesn't, because he says right there to Sadie, do you ever feel alone even when you're in a group of people?
Yeah.
Dude, that spoke volumes to me, because somebody with depression and anxiety and PTSD, I get that a lot. Even when I'm with like a bunch of people, I'm like, why am I here? What is going on? Why do these people?
With that being said,
Mm-hmm.
it makes me wonder how the fusion of Lars and Steven would go about then. Like how their personalities would be.
Part of me feels like it kind of would be like with Stefani. You know, we get to witness how Connie has like panic attacks and everything, going to the club, and they don't, well, not club, but they go to the rave and they just don't kind of know how to act. They're like, you know, Stefani has panic attacks. She has anxiety issues. She doesn't know how to be around others. But Steven, you know, being so open about everything and wanting to do stuff because he thinks that that's what you do, he's like, he's not sure. He's unsure about all of what goes on.
Yeah.
And for him to
like you also gotta take.
Go ahead.
They're like preteens, you know, like.
Yeah, Steven.
Well, like Steven being 14 and Connie like 12 or something.
Yeah.
Know about stuff like this.
Yeah. Which is why
like when they form into Stefani, they form into what is basically, you know, a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And they suddenly know how to drive.
Yeah.
And that's very confusing to them because they don't, you know,
they don't know what's
going how to teenage yet.
Yeah. Hey, emotional roller coaster for them. It really is, because Steven's learning all, you know, he's learning how his friend feels, Connie feels. He's learning, about all the different emotions it takes to be somebody else and to be there to care for somebody, basically.
Right.
Sorry, I wanted to get a Rice Krispie.
Rice Krispie
It's
treat.
okay.
But
They're just like bouncing off ideas on Steven Universe.
and
So
I
we're doing.
think though my favorite fusion that I've seen has been Smoky Quartz.
Yeah, Smoky Quartz is pretty cool.
She has been my top favorite.
People hate the design.
I don't know either, because for Steven to fuse finally with a gem, which is what everybody's been trying to get him to do, this is something big. He's now fused with a gem, and not only that, he's fused with amethyst, somebody who he's definitely had that sister brother sort of relationship with.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel that it's kind of like how the Road Knight fusion is. Like they haven't. I have the idea that they don't really have that much experience with fusing. That's why they aren't as put together.
Yeah.
That's why when they first became a thing,
you saw
that
how
they
they
looked like-
looked.
that they looked like cotton candy.
Yeah, cotton
So
candy
it proves
mom.
that like fusion will get better.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me wonder what the other gems first fusions looked like.
I just want to know who all is in fluoride. I want to know who all is in Granny Fluoride. That's what I'm calling her.
It makes sense.
And I kind of want to know what would a fusion between Pad Paracha and would look like.
I want that.
Yeah.
I think it'd probably be like violet sapphire, the like purple type of sapphire.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
We can look at the past and the future.
Yeah.
That's supreme.
Like, because
and the thing is, they'd probably find out like how Pink Diamond was really
see,
shattered.
yeah, because see, my theory is this: the off colors somehow part of Pink Diamond's court, and Pad Paracha was probably also part of her court.
And what makes me wonder is, like, in the Road Knight fusion, we get a name drop of Morganite.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me wonder, with Morganites, what status do they hold in Homeworld?
Yeah.
If since it's obvious that the fusion is between a ruby and a pearl.
Yeah, because
obviously the pearl knows.
Yeah, because Rebecca Sugar even dropped that Rhodonite is a ruby and a pearl.
And it makes me wonder how high status that Morganite was to be able to have a pearl and a ruby.
Yeah. They were cast-offs from after Pink Diamond was shattered.
Maybe.
That's my thought is...
Ideas.
Huh?
I really like your ideas. I just like listening to them.
Dude, neighbor and I, we constantly have private talks and our constant little ideas and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice to theorize.
It really is. Well, there it is, guys. It's done.
I love it.
Oh, hang on.
You wave like a file like in Paintful side while keeping the layers.
My friend Lou told me about it. I'm at holding on to all the layers and keeping it in the PSI format.
Export as.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, export as. No,
Yeah.
You alright?
There it all
so
is.
It's like okay. So expose as, and if you see PSI, then click on it.
Yeah.
And it saves all your files as a PSI.
I like
when you
that.
open it up again, you'll have your files on there.
I'm definitely going to be remembering.
And
definitely going to be remembering that next time I
You
do
need to remember
something.
that if you want to keep your files, if you
I'm a terrible.
Yeah, saving like.
save all of
Yeah, Saber was around when I was working on like an all day on something, and I was saving.
And it got deleted.
It got deleted. Psy crashed
must be
on me.
hard.
Psy crashed on me, and I was just, all right, that's it. I'm done. I'm livid. Bye. I'm like, bye, Felicia. I'm done. Yeah, and it was on my little persona that I was working on. I have two kinds of personas. I have my self insert, which is basically me, and then I have
Of
my
course, what's the house self-insert without you?
yeah, and then I have my persona, which was based off of a Kingdom Hearts fanfic with a friend of mine who has she now has reddish brown hair, but she used to have white hair and blue fox ears. And that was my persona for like the longest time. Because we just called ourselves half animal hybrids, which was a result of like a experiment in the Final Fantasy VII world.
A little screenshot of it. Got working on so far.
Okay. Charging and everything. I really love my boyfriend's freaking artwork. I love it.
Nothing wrong with that.
I just like I really like it's really cute. They're like their art style. I already showed you it right? The gift he gave me.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Very cute.
I know. I know he draws with the you know what that type of body, and because he wants to be honest, he doesn't like lying.
Well, no, lying's never a good thing to have in a relationship.
Yeah. So he just gave me that. I'm just like I love it. Think I want to put it on my computer background, but not right now because I need to finish this drawing.
Oh, there it
Add
is.
a little cast shadow.
Here's how the is looking.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Thank you.
Oh, how about you make the ears really fluffy, you know, and the when it's not, it doesn't have any clothes on it. It has fluffy too, and a fluffy chest, like you know.
Yeah, I'll have little indications of like,
Floofy.
but like for like they have like that basic little Lolita aesthetic with the doll-like shoes and the long socks.
Oh, I had an idea for the plushie.
Oh.
I was about to say like a princess crown, you know, for Lolita because Lolita is like princess stuff.
Yeah. But then again, there's like different types of Lolita fashion, but
that is true.
Yeah.
Goth Lolita.
Pastel Lolita.
There's a type of Lolita that's gore based.
There is.
Oh no, not for me.
He was like, nope.
You said
well, I don't
nope.
mind gore. I actually don't. But long as it's like 2D or 3D or animated, I'm fine with it. But when it comes to real life, I'm just like, get away.
No, I understand that completely.
And there's like also a type of Lolita fashion where it's more of a boyish type of style.
Oh, I'm trying to remember that. I don't frick, I forgot.
Isn't there Shota style?
Yeah, that is.
That's like technically what it may call, but like it goes under a different name. But and like I thought about that whole little like tiara crown thing, but looking at the antlers, they kind of look like a crown. So.
Yeah, like I would think that would be a little too much with adding a crown.
Well, yeah, I didn't think through.
It's okay. It's okay.
We are just letting you know.
Of course.
We're coming up with ideas as we go.
like coming up with ideas with friends. No,
That's a good
it's
thing
really
to
much
do.
people's opinions and everything.
And not having to go at each other's throats because of it.
Oh, thank
Thank
God.
you.
I don't like when doing that. Like, Jesus.
It's like people are entitled to their opinions. Yeah.
Like I did a Twitter post. I'm like, so people ain't allowed to have their own opinions about how they want to do things. Good to know.
Like, yeah, Jesus Christ. There's
Oh,
always
I had an idea with the like Lolita dress.
Oh,
Make it like it looks kind of like overalls in a way.
it's right.
I have one of those outfits.
Button